Time for some more free VR games. This time also including 2 free VR apps available on Steam. Here we go. Danger Room is a multitasking survival challenge in a small room. Do your best to avoid the walls of lasers and miniature mines that sweep through the room. On your right hand is a gun to destroy the floating bots that shoot at you. On your left hand is a claw to retrieve the orange balls. Collect enough orange balls and you win the game. Sometimes a menacing squid bot will try to entangle your claw. When you first notice the squid bot, press the big button on the panel to kill it. So as you can see, it's a manic and hectic multitasking challenge. Very polished and engaging for a free game. Definitely check it out. DCS is a detailed combat flight simulator. It requires a keyboard, but one interesting thing is that it does recognize the motion controllers and gives you hands. Unfortunately, they don't actually do anything, but maybe motion controllers will be officially supported in the future. That would be pretty cool. This game is deep. It's not a casual arcadey flying game. Thankfully, there are good tutorials with voiceover to teach you everything.
Press D to select the next rocket type.
The graphics are impressive. All of the dials and gadgets feel completely realistic. If you enjoy detailed flight simulators, then you have to play this. GIPHY World is like Tilt Brush, but with animated GIFs. Search for almost any GIF imaginable and use a variety of tools to paint and draw them inside an environment. You can even use a camera to record your creations that will become new GIFs online. It's great casual fun. Hypatia is a social world in a virtual city. It doesn't have the player base that Rec Room or VR Chat have, but if more players join, it could seriously rival them. The city itself is impressively detailed with great visuals and environments. Many of the buildings you can go inside and feature unique activities, like a theater where you can act on stage with others watching, an art museum where you can actually enter the paintings, a photography museum, and much more. I found some other players creating sculptures and spray painting on buildings. I was really impressed with the scope and quality of the city. I recommend you try it. La Camila is an interactive story about a family farm in a fantasy sky world.
Go!
Throughout the story, you're prompted to teleport to new locations by looking through your telescope. And sometimes you'll need to reach out and touch a cloud to make it rain. It's a nice little story and a good length at almost 20 minutes long.
Just reported back, it's been a real smooth countdown.
PROZE Prologue is a puzzle escape room that's a teaser for what's promised to be a bigger game coming in the fall. It's not super long, I beat it in under 10 minutes. But it's got great graphics and it's very good for a free game.
Let's get ready to rock and roll!
In Vroom Kaboom, it's 2 versus 2 Mad Max style demolition derby combat, where you want to take down the structures of the other team. If you play single player, then the game will fill in with bots. Press left trigger to bring up your menu of cards, and then select a card and place it on the road to summon that vehicle. Steer the vehicle with the trigger and try to pick up power-ups as you drive toward the enemy base. Pressing the thumb pad will activate the special power of the vehicle, like jumping high or firing a weapon.
I'm gunning for you.
The team that demolishes all of the structures of the other team win the game.
Focus.
I found it all pretty exciting and really well put together. It's an interesting mix of demolition combat and strategy. I was surprised by how much I got into this. It's quite addicting. Sweeper Zero is a zombie shooter with simple arcade action. Teleport around, shooting zombies with your pistol while finding ammo and health. It's not gonna win any awards, but I have played worse. Show It To Me is an interactive music video. You're continually sliding forward in a painterly retro neon world. You can paint with both of your hands and interact with objects like falling daggers. It's short, but pretty cool. VR Slots is a slot machine game, and just like playing slots in real life, it involves you pushing a single button and seeing how things line up with the hopes of winning big. If you like slot machines, then check it out. Neos allows you to build your own virtual worlds, similar to AltSpace VR, but with a very different interface and toolset. I browsed some interesting environments that others have created, and it seems pretty powerful. If you enjoy getting lost in creating things and building your own worlds, then this could be a lot of fun for you. And now to finish up with 2 free apps you might enjoy. Speech Trainer is a public speaking simulator. If you need to give a speech but are nervous about it, then this could be an effective preparation tool. After launching it, you open a PDF and can rehearse your presentation to a virtual crowd. The crowd will be looking primarily at you, but sometimes shift their gaze to your presentation and back to you again. You can hear yourself talking through the microphone on your right hand, and on your left hand is a laser pointer and buttons for advancing your slides. If public speaking makes you nervous, this could be a very effective training tool. This is my presentation, blah 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 blah. Here's some slides. Here's some pictures, things to read. Nanome is a VR app that lets you manipulate chemicals and proteins with your hands. All of the terminology and specifications are legit and complex. At least it all seemed complex to me because I'm quite ignorant with these sort of things. I was able to delete and rejoin some stuff. Everything else, though, was way over my head. But if you're into chemistry and medicine, then I think you could really enjoy this. The free version has some features locked, unfortunately, but there's still quite a bit to do. If this is your kind of thing, then definitely try it out. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. See ya!